You know what? Go off, Tangyuan. You're having a hell of a night already. Show me the Silas on R5. Love to see it selected up against the Nico in particular. Pop Blossom, a hell of an ability. No consequences for it, as his team is just getting the dragon anyway.
It's still going to be the Drake going on over. A little bit delayed, a couple of minutes behind the pace at which you would have otherwise wanted to grab that first objective. The response is going to be a little bit of damage onto this tower bottom lane. Don't even know if that full tower plate is going to be taken because the rotation can come on down now and things are back around. First items still a little ways off of being completed. And with the late take of that first Drake, the grubs are going to spawn right here. First one picked up by AL, so it's LGD. Going to move multiple members on in. Sasa as well does have the teleport to come join up with everybody else if he's needed.
Yeah, we'll see if Sasa does choose to do so. The Hong is taking a recall as well at this time. And it does look like AL are just going to get the full 3 grubs.
Yeah.
LGD not very comfortable with the position they have. They don't have the engage tools on YCX that they have had throughout this series.
Right now, things calm back down once again. 2.5 minutes until the next Drake is going to join us on the board. And first items very, very close to being completed now.
Oh, nice
Tango, is he
charm
dead?
landed by
He's dead.
Sinian, flashes away from the abduct, and it will be a solo kill to Sinian up against Tangyuan. Finally gets a punish.
What's happened right now is going to be them still picking up the Drake nice and easily. No real response coming through from AL, and that's going to be the second Drake for LGD right here. They're the ones doing the stacking in this third game.
Yeah, so Sasa finds himself alone in top lane, and LGD find themselves another dragon. All in all, LGD nice and early in the morning, and he has not been able to do so this game. Finds himself at a solid deficit up against Hong, thanks to those early game shenanigans and invades, and Hong's going to keep those rolling, sacrificing the Rift Herald for it, but going to build himself up an even grander individual gold lead. And Xiaoya and YCX in charge of holding down the mid lane going to have no problems doing so as they immediately back away, recognizing where the AL squad is coming from. Individual plays, other than the invades that you can point to as major victories, they have just eked themselves out piece by piece advantages and find themselves now with a gold lead on Hong in particular, but really kind of across the board except for mid lane. Rift Herald looking for a charge, will find the tower. They should be able to claim this. Unova coming in on the flank will get the stun here onto YCX, and they finish him off in an instant. Quick kill picked up by AL, and now looking for this inner turret. They're going to pick that one up as well. Huge gold swing. Pop Blossom comes through, connects onto Hong. TP in from Sasa, looking for the multi-man stun off the counter-strike. Going to be forced back away almost immediately. Tangyuan with the steal on the Spirit Rush. Going to be able to find and finish off Wunai. Gets himself his first reset of the fight. Jumps over the wall. Sasa coming in with the counter-strike once again. Gonna be forced to retreat. Tangyuan on a low HP bar as well. Hong gonna get pulled back in by the Infernal Chains. Jumping forward. Tangyuan finds one. Tangyuan finds two. Sasa and Tangyuan stay alive. Keep on fighting and clean house as AL loses 3. Sinian gonna be able to trade back onto Xiaoya before he retreats, but that is a numbers win for LGD.
Oh man, Tangyuan and Sasa right there were playing out of their dang minds. That would have been an even easier fight if it wasn't for the body-blocking wolves dangerously, and they're making it work.
And love that confidence from them as another fight breaking out in the opposite side jungle. Sasa going to be up in front immediately, forced to counter-strike his way out to safety, and very well might get hunted down here. Decides he's got to turn this play right back around. Throws down the Grandmaster's Might, looking for a solo kill out of the Hong, but cannot find it. The Hong will claim the shutdown, and it will be a trade for a mid-outer turret.
Yeah, you now lose yourself out onto one of those key members. No teleport available for Sasa, so if you want to start up this Drake, you better be dang sure that you are going to win this one out. The Hong does head back to base on very low health, though, so he's not going to be here either. A 4v4 fight right here for the Infernal Drake.
Tangyuan covering the ramp now, trying to stop AL from being able to get involved. Instead, going to turn his attention back over towards the dragon. He does have the Dominus stolen away to give him a little bit of extra fight power. And LGD flanks, he does have that back end available. And they're just going to try to control space, stop anybody from getting into this river by all costs.
Absolutely. If you could just body block them out, there's a lot less risk of having things stolen away. Obviously, we're getting very, very close to the end of Artakan as an objective AL, but the resets have just come through from LGD. They've been able to go back, spend their gold, and now are in a very strong position to be able to start up a fight. Sasa, pushing through the top lane, does have TP.
Sasa going to be such a threat in the side lanes here. GLFS does pull the trigger, gets in there onto Hong. Crescent Guard comes on away to try to buy a little bit of space. Here comes the flank on the side from Tang Yuan. Pops his own Pop Blossom and finds it onto 3. Going to pick up the first kill and the second of the fight as Sasa TP's in, gets onto the Hong, takes him to the ground, and 4 members of AL are gone and done for. Sinian, the last one standing once again as LGD look to claim themselves the Otacon.
It's not quite the Otacon throw that we were expecting, but it is another team baited in by the promise of a one-team fight around its pit, and it's all just going to go wrong for AL. It's a real shame. It's the classic Nico situation. BP for me. He's been incredible.
Don't do it, Tang Yuan.
Goodbye, Sinian.
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, he misses out!
Never mind.
Crushes him. You miss the abscond abduct, and you're pretty much done for. 2-on-1. Gives that one over to Sinian, who is going to be rocking a 3-0 KDA, if nothing else.
It's duo, actually, that's been so impressive for me throughout this series.
Yeah, I mean, Sasa kind of been relegated to weak side for a lot of this series, but now he gets to play the Jax, and he's having a hell of a time at it. As another fight breaking out here. I mean, Hong trying to fight his way through it. Here comes Sasa arriving to the scene right in the middle of everybody as in go the rest of LGD, but Sasa just getting melted down. Tang Yuan finally going to get in there and finish off one kill, but Sinian hunted him down on the opposite side. Tang Yuan turns the fight back around, dodges out on the charm, and wins out on the fight with the help of YCX. Meanwhile, Xiaoya was found and killed by GLFS in what is going to go down in the books as a fight win for AL, unless Tang Yuan and YCX can find a little bit more, and Tang Yuan not done! Dives in on a GLFS, finishes him off, a root connects over the wall to Unova, and Tang Yuan cleans house and turns the fight back for LGD. I mean, feast your eyes for the rest here.
That was gorgeous, and you're watching in the picture-in-picture right now. That is going to be the soul picked up right here for LGD as well. They are well on their way
to Hong and YCX.
Yeah.
But this series, Tang Yuan has been the face of this LGD squad.
Absolutely he has. I mean, he has just been popping off on this game. The Rise performance was awesome, flashing over walls, getting picks and kills, but this is some of the flashiest styles play I've seen in a while. Going forwards once again, trying to get a kill onto Yunoya.
Yeah, Unova trying his best, but will be melted on down. Tried to frontline for and engage from the rest of his team, but they just get pushed back by the force of Hong and Sasa, and so they will not get too much for it. Sasa loses a good chunk of his HP to a well-placed charm from the likes of Sinian, but will just fall back to the rest of his squad, who are taking inner turrets.
Yeah, I mean, with the Baron buff coming on through right here, it is real rough out there for the AO members. Sinian just gonna have to pop the ulti to try to get back away. When I gonna try go in, manages to just land onto Hong though.
Yeah, Unai landed the Pop Blossom, didn't land the follow-up Tangle Barbs, and just gets turned right back around on by Tang Yuan. Double kill for Tang Yuan, in towards the opposite mid, a triple kill for Tang Yuan. The Hong now assassinating Xiaoya on the opposite side, but guess who it is? Quadra kill for Tang Yuan!
Oh, can he go get that Penta? Unova is back up and available. I don't think the Renekton is going to give this one over. Gonna have to settle for just the Quadra and the series win right here. I mean, maybe. It's been a while.
Up there. Sasa gets the counter-strike. Tang Yuan is tanking turret shots, though. Sasa taking up this other one now, but I think our timer's expired. Unai's already back alive, and that's pretty much done for the fight. Tang Yuan, no pentakill for you this time, brother. Even if you fish for the unofficial one, he's going to have to back away eventually. Unova actually going to give himself up here. Stolen Pop Blossom goes in with it, and we'll give it to him. Unofficial pentakill to Tang Yuan.
Let's go. I mean, yeah. Well deserved in this game. 13-2-6. LGD not going to be able to quite seal the deal and punch their ticket into the semi-finals. Hey, there's still some suspense, right? Is it a pentakill potentially for Tang Yuan? When is the trigger going to be pulled right here? Tang Yuan currently got that Spirit Rush up and available. When does he decide to go?
Guys, we're not even playing the ad. All right, Hog is looking for a potential invade here, or engage rather. Tang Yuan throwing out some chains on the opposite side. They are working on this last and final inhibitor. Here comes Hong over on the opposite side, just trying to collapse all these waves as simultaneously as they can, Bloxer. And Unai finally going to pull the trigger, goes in there with the Pop Blossom, lands it onto Sasa. But here comes the rest of LGD from the top side. Hong going to throw himself in there, gets a big Crescent Guard onto 4. Tang Yuan advances forward. The Hong falls, as does the rest of his squad. Jungler and Topple join him. And game number 3, plus the full sweep of the series, will go the way of LGD.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.